Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. Making headlines today, residents of El Progreso Village endures a week without potable water. Traffic accident on the George Price Highway in San Ignacio, and the constituency office of the UDP Cayo South standard bearer goes up in flames. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
We just want to share exciting news with you. We are here at Mr. Greedy's Pizza, and they have a new location right here in San Ignacio between actually Houston and West Street. They have both streets.
More or less right next door to the old tourist bakery.
Exactly right. That's true.
It's simple to find. Everybody knows Greedy's. Everybody knows. Everybody knows if you want to have fun, you come to Greedy's. You want good food, you come to Greedy's.
That's true. And this Halloween, there's special events here. There's going to be a children's party on Friday, October 30th from 5 to 7. So mark your calendars because there's going to be piñatas, there's going to be fresh treats. That's like ice cream, so you want to have that. And also they're going to have they're going to give out candy, they're going to have prizes for kids. It's going to be fun, and they have been busy decorating. You're only going to see a little bit of it today because they're in the process of it.
So make sure you be festive, put some costumes on your kids, bring your kids out, let them have a good time for Halloween.
And then you all parents, guess what? Yeah. On the next night, Halloween, Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock, there's a lot of festivities going on here, and there's going to be a costume party. So come see Chris, enter the costume party, and think of what you're going to come dressed as. What are you going to dress up as?
The most famous thing of all, myself.
Oh! All right, so y'all want to dress like Louis Capello? You know, this is what it looks like.
everybody that knows Greedy's that's ever been around here knows they put on the best performance, best show, most fun. This is the place to be for Halloween for sure.
So if you have kids, that's Friday the 30th from 5 to 7. Come bring them. They'll have a great time and enjoy that piñata. And then on Saturday, the adults party. Time to have fun. Take the kids out and then come home, get changed, and get that costume on.
Bring your costume on.
We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you on Halloween here at Mr. Greedy's Pizza. Again, right between Houston Street and West Street. Look forward to seeing you.
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
I just got tired of making someone else rich. It's time I do something for me. I was a bit nervous at first, but I went and I got all the equipment I needed at Universal Hardware. I know that even after sale, they will stay with me for the life of the equipment. I have a peace of mind with service and reliability, and more time with the family. Glad I did. Get the bragging rights you deserve. Visit Universal Hardware for sure.
Here now is the news in details. Residents of El Progreso Village, situated at mile 7 on the Mountain Pine Ridge Road, this week suffered through water shortages in the community. The village's rudimentary water system suffered several failures over the course of the last 7 days, and up till late this afternoon, work was being done to restore water to the system supplying homes in El Progreso. Residents we spoke with today say they have been struggling to get potable water all of this week.
From Saturday we don't get no water.
What did they tell you happened? How come you don't have water?
I never talk with nobody, but I know that we need water, and I never know what I have to do. But right now you ask from the water. That's why I say that we need water because the babies he want water, and the water is far and we can do nothing.
How far you have to go to get water?
4 miles. Yeah, we we have to use car and bucket. And if we don't have lot about bucket, we can go get water.
So basically you get water away from the river.
Yes, when um, this day only because the rain will help with the water because in the rain. But right now, the rain, we need the water. Still, we need the water.
Danny, how do they manage with no water in the village?
From long time, like Saturday, yeah, and we have to go way to the river and to wash our clothes and bring water and to go and bathe. We have been suffering for 1 week right here in the village.
I understand that even the school they can't have classes.
Yeah, from like 3 days they send the students because they don't got water and they can use the bathroom for drink
Did anybody tell you all why no water now in the pipes?
because they say from long time they've been saying that some pipes get rotten and they say that they are fixing, but we don't see nothing if they are fixing it or what.
So after 1 week, you still don't know if you're going to get water tomorrow?
We don't know. Yeah, we don't have no.
So the young lady just now tell me that they have to go and carry in the car with the buckets and to get
Yeah.
water.
So Monday we went to bring some water right there. We went to the river and in some buckets, but it's not enough for all our family and to wash dishes, clothes, to bathe.
Due to the water shortage, classes had to be cancelled on at least 2 occasions this week at the primary school in El Progreso Village. Principal of the institution, Brian Watson, today told TNT News that the school is doing all it can to keep the children in classes.
With the village having no water since Sunday evening, it does affect the students in lots of ways, not only here on campus. The students aren't able to wash all their uniforms, but they do the best that they can. If you look behind me, you'll see the students are still coming on uniform. They're finding a way to get things done, which speaks to the volumes, to the commitment of the parents and the students here in our village. It does affect us here in the school as well. When the water, this is a new problem for me because it's my first year here in the village. And in this particular situation, we had water in our vats that ran out because it's been there for a long time and we've been without water for a long time. When those vats ran dry, it was a little bit difficult for us to get water here at school because everybody else has the same problem that we do. We could try to beg from some other people, but they're in the same boat that we are. So we did the best that we can. We had to have a shortened school day twice this week due to the fact that we didn't have any water in our vats. And we did come to school, we did report to school, we did stay in school as long as we could until the water ran out, what we had on hand. And then we tried to scrounge for the next day. Last night we got, the pipes were fixed a little bit last night for a little while, maybe a half an hour, and then something broke again. And so we were able to get enough water to have about 8 buckets of water today to allow us to be able to provide water to filter through a filtration system in the buckets in the classrooms for the children to drink and to flush the toilets as well. And today we were able to make it the whole day without having. So if we had a good rain here, that would fill up some of the vats. And if the pipes get fixed, then vats will be back on and they'll be full and we won't have the problem again. But that's the situation right now.
What will happen on Monday?
Monday we're going to come to school. And it's our commitment to come to school. We can't just sit out. We're going to come and we're going to and if we have no water by Monday, we'll still come to school. We'll do the best we can. We'll scrounge for a couple buckets where we can, and so we can at least be able to flush the toilets and ask the students to try to bring their own water bottle from home, as they've been doing on a daily basis anyway. And then what we will do as well is we'll try to do like we did today, and if we have to tip the vats a little bit over just to get every drop out that we can, then we'll do that. But we'll come to school on Monday.
Have you heard anything said as to why there's no water in the village?
Yes, from my understanding, there's a break in the pipe at the origin, and apparently it's up by some waterfall, and they have sent a couple different teams that tried to fix the problem. And as of last night, it seemed like they had the problem fixed because water did come back to the village, but then apparently something happened that broke again, And that's all that I know to my best.
Late this evening, TNT News spoke with the chairman of El Progreso Water Board, Juan Lara. He explained that unforeseen circumstances caused the water system to fail, and it has been a literal uphill battle to keep the water flowing through the pipes in the village.
The problem of the water system has been that due to the big rains that we had the last weekend, due to the nature of our system, it's coming from Pine Ridge. We have a big slope coming down from the source of the water, and due to the hilly terrain, all the water goes like in one particular area, and all of that water washed towards our water line. And when that happened, it washed our pipes, meaning that the soil that was covering the pipes got washed away, and then our pipes started to break because they were loosening. There was nothing that was holding them together. So what happened is when the soil washed away and the pressure of the water when it was coming in the pipes burst 3 of our pipes. And that was the main problem we had at the very beginning, which was Saturday night.
Now, since Saturday night, I understand that there have been several other breakages that caused the system to go down again.
Yes. On Sunday that we went up to see what the problem was, we found out that there were some pipes that broke. And then, since the area is far from the village, approximately 3 miles from the village, we had to come back to the village that same day, and then when we came back, it was already midday, so we couldn't do much on that day. So until the following day, we took 8 guys with 3 pipes to the source of the problem, and they repaired the problem. And when they repaired the problem, the water was put on the valve was turned on again, and water started to flow through the pipes. And then it was flowing good. But during the night, the unforeseen happened again, and another pipe loosened, and then we didn't have the water the following day, and that was already on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, the guys went up back again to try to fix the problem. They fixed the problem, and then when they fixed the problem, they put the water again, and then at another spot we had another problem. So it was constantly breaking, and that's why we didn't have water almost for the entire week. Until yesterday, I went up personally with more guys, with 4 guys, and we fixed the problem. In the morning, probably around 2 o'clock, the water was already flowing. And after that, we came up the way, walking as the water was coming along. And then when we reached up the way by the highest point in the source coming towards the village, we heard that the pipe broke again. So we went back and see what the problem was, and we fixed it. Late in the evening, we managed to get back to the village last night around like 7:30, 8 at night, and then the water was arriving at the reservoir. And then so by 9 o'clock, we already had water throughout the village last night. However, this morning, the pipe broke again. And then the chairman, Mr. Monteroso, he went up this morning with some more guys to fix the problem. And he called me like around 3 this evening that the pipe was fixed and the water was coming towards the village. So hopefully tonight we're having good water and the remainder of the weekend and coming towards next weekend as we move along throughout the month and next month and ahead.
This, as you explained, was an unforeseen problem, and it's not as if though you've been sitting around doing nothing. You've been working trying to fix this.
Yes, it's something that's unforeseen, like similarly to what happened in Belize City with the big floods and all that. However, there's people that have been saying all sorts of things that nothing has been done, but something is being done. So it's not like people are just sitting behind, people of the water board are sitting behind doing nothing. And this can be challenged with all the guys that have been working along throughout the week.
Now, how long have those pipes been there, or is it a case of old pipes, or because one person I spoke with today said that you have some big pipes and some small pipes, that's why they keep breaking?
Well, it's not of old pipes, it's just PVC pipes, Schedule 40, PSI 220 that we have there. And those are thick pipes. And the problem has been forever then. It's not something that is just happening, because even though when we put those pipes, we had them breaking. because we could not control the amount of water that was coming into the pipes. However, after that, we managed to control it. But this problem has been due to the terrain. It's coming from a very steep hill, going down, and then coming up another steep hill. So you can imagine the pressure build up at the bottom of the two hills. Then.
How long has this system been serving El Progreso?
This system has been serving the village since 2002. And at the beginning, we had galvanized pipes, which you, if you permit, you could see that we had galvanized pipes at the beginning, which are more or less these pipes. However, the water was not good for consumption, and you can imagine how this was, right? And like right here, I have some pictures of how the water would remain on a bucket after it settles. It was very corroded. And then so in 2012, these pipes were changed. There's no galvanized pipe on our water line, and we only have PVC pipes. And half of our water line from Pine Ridge is all of this section from here, which is the dam at Pine Ridge. I don't know if you want to focus it. From here, it's PVC all the way up to here. We have 6-inch pipes. Then here we have 4-inch pipes, and then from here we have 6-inch pipes. These are PVC, PVC, and PVC. What happened is at the beginning, this section was made of lone galvanized pipes. PVC was here, 4-inch, and then PVC galvanized was here. But we removed all the galvanized because those pipes corroded before 10 years of our system. And then we have lone PVC pipes, and then what we want to do, and we will do, is change this piece that has 4-inch pipes into 6-inch pipes so that we have more water in the village. But for the meantime, our system is working this way, having a 6-inch here, a 4-inch here, and then a 6-inch here. But the problem is here because it has to come down a steep hill and then it goes up another hill. So it's very steep, and so the pressure builds up at the bottom of the two hills, and that's what has been causing our problem. And also due to the rains that fall in Pine Ridge, a lot of that water goes through our pipes, and then it loosens the soil, and then that causes our pipes to be breaking.
Now, Mr. Lara, let me give you an opportunity. What would you like to say to the people of your village who have been inconvenienced for a week with the constant failure of the water system? What would you say to them tonight?
What I can tell them is for them to be, to recognize, because most, if not all of the men in the village know our system, because they were the ones that put up our system along with myself and other villagers and people from outside of the village. They know exactly what the problem is with our system. They know the terrain that we're getting our water from, and this is something that we really can't do much because that's the terrain. And so people need to understand that we do our best to get our water to the village, and we are not sitting behind doing nothing. But what we are doing is doing our best so that they have water 24 hours a day and 7 days a week.
The El Progreso Water Board and villagers continue to work to restore the water system so that residents can have running water in their homes. We will continue to follow up on this story and bring you updates next week. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. Stay tuned for more of the day's stories right after these messages.
Hello everybody, we just want to share exciting news with you. We are here at Mr. Greedy's Pizza, and they have a new location right here in San Ignacio between actually Houston and West Street. They have both streets.
More or less right next door to the old tourist bakery.
Exactly right,
for the
that's
local
true.
people that know, yeah. It's simple to find. Everybody knows Greedy's. Everybody knows. Everybody knows if you want to have fun, you come to Greedy's. You want good food, you come to Greedy's.
That's true. And this Halloween, there's special events here. There's going to be
cool.
a children's party on Friday, October 30th from 5 to 7. So mark your calendars because there's going to be piñatas, there's going to be fresh treats. That's like ice cream, so you want to have that. And also they're going to have they're going to give out candy, they're going to have prizes for kids. It's going to be fun, and they have been busy decorating. You're only going to see a little bit of it today because they're in process of it.
So make sure you be festive, put some costumes on your kids, bring your kids out, let them have a good time for Halloween.
And then you all parents, guess what? Yeah. On the next night, Halloween, Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock, There's a lot of festivities going on here, and there's going to be a costume party. So
That'll
come
be
see
fun.
Chris.
That'll be fun.
Enter the costume party and think of what you're going to come dressed as. What are you going to dress up as?
The most famous thing of all, myself.
Oh!
Just
All
kidding.
right, so y'all want to dress like Louis Capello? You know this is what it looks like.
Everybody that knows Greedy's that's ever been around here knows they put on the best performance, best show, most fun. This is the place to be for Halloween for sure.
So if you have kids, that's Friday the 30th from 5 to 7. Come bring them. They'll have a great time and enjoy that piñata. And then
that'll
on
be fun.
Saturday, the
That'll be a
adults
good
party. Time to have fun. Take the kids out. And
More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. Police in Belmopan are investigating a suspected case of arson. It happened late last night in Kamalota village. Officers from the Roaring Creek Police Station responded to reports of the fire around 11:45 p.m. on Thursday, and upon their arrival, found a wooden house 20 feet by 30 feet engulfed in flames. Police reports say that the fire was extinguished by personnel of the Belmopan Fire Service. The house, which was gutted by the fire, was used as the constituency office of the United Democratic Party Cayo South standard bearer Ralph Huang. Police say the entire interior of the building was gutted. Police say that preliminary estimates of the items inside of the building that were destroyed are put at $7,500. Investigations are being carried out by both the police and the fire departments. Today, Huang and the United Democratic Party Cayo South Committee issued a short press statement expressing disappointment at what they call the illegal burning of our political office located in Kamalota village. The official release says that the campaign of the UDP Cayo South Committee, quote, is focused on victory for the people of Cayo South who deserve leadership and development, end of quote. The statement says, and again we quote, non-violent and positive campaign will continue despite last night's fire, which is suspected of being a case of arson. The statement ends by saying that, quote, we categorically oppose the violent, illegal activities and desperate actions of the perpetrators of this incident of arson. We ask that our supporters desist and restrain themselves from engaging in any act of retaliation." End of quote. There was a road traffic accident this afternoon on the George Price Highway just outside of San Ignacio town. The crash involved a pickup truck that was westbound and a truck laden with corn that was pulling onto the George Price Highway from a side road. The driver of the truck has been identified as a 38-year-old Sergio Lobos. Preliminary reports are that Lobos was heading home to Benquevejo del Carmen, accompanied by his wife, when the incident happened. Sergio Lobos, according to family members, sustained facial injuries and was taken to the San Ignacio Community Hospital for treatment. Lobos' wife did not receive any injuries, but she was shaken up by this afternoon's incident. Belize City Police are looking for an alleged accomplice in an attempted robbery on Thursday afternoon at a pawn shop. Just after 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, 2 men reportedly tried to rob the pawn shop located inside of the commercial center at the foot of the swing bridge. During the armed robbery, one of the robbers, identified as 20-year-old Philip Barrera, was shot and killed. According to police reports, their initial investigation revealed that Barrera entered the pawn shop along with another male person and pointed a firearm at the proprietor and demanded that he hand over all the jewelry. The proprietor, according to police reports, then took out his licensed firearm and fired several shots at Barrera, causing his fatal injuries. Police are now looking for the alleged accomplice for questioning as their investigations continue. The news on the National Channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible My TV. Simply log on to www.centraltv.ph mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's My TV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
The final segment of the news tonight is a look at the weekend weather. It shows that mostly fair conditions are currently prevailing. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for partly cloudy skies tonight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny. Showers or thunderstorms, if any, will be isolated and mainly over the south. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly to southeasterly at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state will be choppy. Low temperatures tonight will be around 77 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 73 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Saturday will be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 93 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 80 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. The tides. A low tide occurs at 4 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. A high tide follows at 10 minutes past 7 o'clock, also in the morning. The sun will rise at 12 minutes to 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It will set at 25 minutes past 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Sunday afternoon, is for similar weather conditions to prevail. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Francisca Wellington at the Belize Weather Bureau. To end the news, here are the main points again. Residents of El Progreso Village endure a week without potable water. Traffic accident on the George Price Highway in San Ignacio, and the constituency office of the UDP Cayo South standard bearer goes up in flames. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. As we head out this Friday evening, we hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable weekend. Join us back here at the news desk on Monday for another newscast. Brandon Jones is on controls. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.